how far with the case against him, and at what stage are you?
Yes, the journalist Charles Muvawala, towards Christmas, was charged in court. Bail application was made, and the court decided that a ruling would be given to us on the 8th date of January this month. So we expected to receive a ruling on bail. Unfortunately, when we appeared at court, the ruling was not ready, first of all, and the judicial officer was not at post. She was on leave. This did not augur well, because making a decision, the same does not await the judicial officer. Such a decision can be even read out in the absence of the judicial officer. It is one such other cases where people who have a political connotation are unlikely to be released before the election period. And this is wrong, because then it is very apparent that the courts in cohorts with the DPP and the state have made this plan not to release political prisoners before the election. It is rather dangerous. Then there is discrimination, that the law now looks at color, the judiciary looks at your affiliation. That is a very wrong precedent. It's a wrong practice. It should be condemned by all concerned, especially human rights lawyers, all concerned citizens. But Muvawala, a journalist, can be held on charges of disseminating information without permission, says a lot on their front to media freedoms, leave alone that any person is free to do such a thing, provided they don't see any illegality. It is a gagging against his freedom to publish, even as a journalist. If the matter was a private person having complained, but it is police complaining about being published, it says a lot about this matter. We shall go back on the 22nd to see if the ruling will be ready for reading on that day. We hope a positive result at the time. We appreciated the interest that was taken by the U.S. Embassy, sending someone at the highest level, the consular of the embassy and the team that really came to court and witnessed what we go through as far as abuses are concerned. The court was scheduled to start at 9. They had to stand in the corridors up to 11:30. That said a lot about our processes. When judicial officers were not in place, state attorneys were at liberty to do things the way they want. Bail ruling is not on record. All that does not augur well, especially in the image of this country, and as far as human rights matters are concerned.
This is a consulant who is in court,
Yes.
waiting to see his national,
Yes.
and we were there for 7 hours, no judge. So did you talk to him, and what was?
No, they made their report. Of course, their issue is that the U.S., if there is a lawful charge, the U.S. may not interfere, because then it will leave the independence of the judicial process in Uganda. But we are telling them this is not a lawful charge. This is a charge we intend to really challenge whether the lawfulness of the charge is in question. So they should take interest in knowing that this is not a lawful charge. It is a holding charge for a politician to be sentenced. Because to us here, when you are remanded, that is the sentence of a political prison. In over 700 matters have been involved in. I cannot count them, but I know they are quite over 700, maybe 1,000. I don't know my last. All political matters that we've participated in collectively. I do not remember a conviction on politics, because there's never the evidence. The issue is about having someone inside of remand, and that is the sentence. If you're on remand for 3 months, you know that that was your sentence.
So what is his health status now? Because
no, he's in good spirit. He's in good spirit, but of course, a person who is not in his workplace or country of origin, you can imagine in such a season where he does not have family in the country. You can just imagine, especially when you are held on such frivolous, trumped up charges.
We heard
psychologically, definitely is not proper, but physically he looks okay.
last year we received a document from DPP's office. I think he went through it, and it was condemning about the state attorneys who promptly opened charges against us, the citizens of this nation without making viable or inclusive investigation.
We are surprised that even after guidance of the new attorney, IGG,
DPP,
our colleagues, we are surprised that even with the guidance of the new DPP, our colleague Lino Angozu, that the DPP's department continues to be in the same shape in as far as wrongful charges continue to be sanctioned. We continue to see matters which go to court without proper investigation because it becomes a song that investigations are not concluded. What then did you take to court if you have not done any investigations? That's why we find ourselves having to make mandatory bail applications in Kanyanya, in Kawempe, mandatory bail applications in Nakawa, mandatory bail applications in Masaka. Mandatory bail application comes in when the state has failed to prosecute a case. And this we are now witnessing. It says a lot about how the matter came to court. The state was not ready, even within 60 days, not ready to prosecute at Chief Magistrate's level. 180 days, not ready to prosecute at High Court level. It says a lot about our justice, law and order sector, especially that it is being used by the state to affect the rights of people, especially politicians.